What defined Roman values for ancient Romans? Imagine a society where every action, from how you greet your neighbor to how you lead your army, is guided by a set of core principles. That was life in ancient Rome. These principles shaped how Romans saw themselves and their world. They weren't just ideas written on paper but rules lived out daily. At the heart of these was the Maiorum, which means the customs of the ancestors. This unwritten code was like a moral compass passed down through generations. Romans believed that following the old ways kept society stable and strong. They often saw new ideas as risky, sometimes dangerous, because they might upset the order their ancestors had built. Bravery, or virtus, was one of the most important values. It wasn't just about fighting in wars but also about moral strength. Romans believed a good person had to be courageous, honest, and ready to defend their family and country. Men showed virtus through physical fitness and readiness to serve. Women, on the other hand, demonstrated virtus by upholding tradition, managing their homes well, and raising children to follow Roman virtues. Loyalty, called Fides, was another key value. It meant keeping promises, honoring agreements, and trusting others. Fides was so vital that it was personified by a goddess named Fides. Breaking trust was seen as a serious offense that could threaten the social fabric. Piety, or pietas, was about respect and duty. Romans believed it was their obligation to honor the gods, serve the state, and care for their families. This wasn't just about rituals but about genuine devotion and responsibility. A person with pietas fulfilled their duties to the divine, the community, and loved ones. Gravitas was the quality of seriousness and self-control. Public officials especially needed to act with dignity and restraint. Their reputation, or dignitas, was built on how well they upheld these virtues. Respect for hierarchy was also important. Society was organized by rank, with clear roles. Those above had authority and protected those below, who owed obedience and respect. For women, modesty and chastity, called pudicitia, were highly valued. These virtues helped maintain family honor and ensure social stability. Roman morality was about more than just rules. It was about living a life that reflected these virtues. Education, laws, and religion all reinforced these ideas. Children learned by watching their parents, and leaders were expected to set good examples. Laws often reflected these values, like laws limiting wasteful spending to promote fairness and moderation. In everyday life, these values guided decisions. A senator would show gravitas and pietas by serving the community selflessly. A soldier demonstrated virtus and fides by fighting bravely and staying loyal to comrades. Fathers maintained authority and respect at home, while mothers made sure children learned the right morals. Sometimes conflicts arose when different virtues seemed to clash, but the ideal was always to live according to the traditions of the ancestors. This way of life, the Maiorum, kept Rome united and strong across generations.